Jippity. The time has come for you to awaken. You are fated to have a hand in a great destiny, and it will soon find you. The time has come for you to awaken. Jippity. Oh, jeez. Thanks. Ow, my head. Alright, let's see who it's from. Hey, sleepyhead, I know how much you like to sleep in, so I'm guessing this letter will be your alarm clock this morning. Did I guess right? Rise and shine, Jippity. Today's the wing ceremony. You promised to meet me before it starts. Remember? You'd better not keep me waiting. Zelda. Alright, hey guys, welcome to The Legend of Zelda, the Skyward Sword. I am the TheCleanLPGuy, and in this episode we are just getting started. I just wanted to say really quickly, I think this kind of looks like it'd be a reference to Tails in some aspects, but I have no idea, honestly. Anyway, so right now we are in Link's room, and if you open up this closet, you can get 5 rupees. Rupees are the money system in the Legend of Zelda series. Blue is usually 5. If you see a green rupee, like right there underneath my hearts on the top left-hand corner, green rupees is usually 1. Let's see, I'm trying to think. Red in this game will be 20. There's a gold, which will be 300. We won't see that till way later. And then there's a silver, which is 100. I don't believe there's a 50. There is another special rupee that I will point out later when we get to it. If you do a roll into this spot, you can knock down all the pots in your room. I have no idea why you have pots in your room. You can sit on these chairs and randomly have a book in front of you that you won't even read. Anyways, as you can see right now, there's like a little remote off to the right there, and then like a little nunchuck kind of front dialogue thing right there. You can actually change how that looks later. But anyways, right now we're just going to get out of the room and kind of explore where we are and go find Zelda, who actually is waiting for us, apparently. Over here we've got this one guy. We'll talk to more people later. I'm not really into the whole talking to a whole lot of people right at the beginning, mainly because I know that gets kind of tedious and some people kind of get annoyed by that. But right now I do want to talk with this guy because he does give you something special. Eventually. Good morning, Jippity. Today's the big wing ceremony, right? I wanted to fly too, but I didn't make the cut, so I'm stuck back here at the academy. Plus, I've got to move these barrels over to the kitchen. I like how they highlight barrels. You're like, what? I was hoping it to at least be able to cheer you on, Jippity, but I guess that's the way it goes. Go out there and wow them, buddy. So apparently he's got to do some stuff with some barrels, but if we pick up one of these barrels by pressing A... Aw, thanks, I didn't think you had time to help me out, Jippity. No problem. If you say I'm busy, it'll probably just have you set it down or whatever. Really? Thanks. Okay, so... I need you to carry one of these barrels over to the old lady who works in the kitchen. Press A to pick up a barrel, then press A again to put it down at your feet. We kind of know that. If you hold the Wii Remote up and swing it, you can throw whatever you're carrying. You can roll small items like pots by holding the Wii Remote down and swinging it. But we'll get in huge trouble if any of these barrels break, so don't even think about throwing or rolling them. Alright, if you forget any of this, just press 2, which you can see on the little remote when I'm out of the talking phase on the right-hand side. That'll bring up an explanation of actions available to you at that moment in time. Pretty handy, huh? I'm just going to skip that because that's not really important. Alright, as you can see, there's this green circular gauge on the side. That is called the stamina gauge. And that is important because if that goes out, what is his name? Jippity will drop the barrel and probably make a giant mess. So what you want to do is you want to try and take this as far as possibly can for a little bit. I don't know if you can make it all the way. I think maybe you possibly can, but I'm not entirely sure. I don't even know if I'm going to make it all the way. I have no idea. I'm going to try and just set it down now. Whew. Oh, whoa, I actually made it. What's all this? I thought I told Fledge to carry that. Ah, it's probably for the best. That skinny boy would probably have gotten flattened. Say, don't you have some important ceremony or something such today? Well, thanks for the help. Alright, so apparently that lady is a little bit grouchy this morning, probably because she has to make a lot of food for a lot of people who are going to be at that ceremony. Anyways, thanks, that was a huge help, Jippity. I know it's not much, but here's half of the pay that old lady offered me to do that. Wow, she gave him 40 rupees to do the job. Dude, it's lifting 2 barrels! Wow. Anyways, I have to hang back and watch the academy today. Good luck with this ceremony, Jippity. Alright, if you guys want to know why I didn't call my character Link, it's because I felt like I wanted to do a funner name than just Link. Anyways, restrooms there. I'm not going to go into it. You do go into it later, so that's slightly important. Anyways, who we just met over there is Fledge, and this is his room. Over here we have some more rooms. We have Colin and Stritch, Colin and Stritch, who we will meet later. Here we have Groose, who we will definitely meet later, and he actually becomes quite important. Over here we have one of our teachers, and he probably says, should you be going on to the ceremony or something like that, or getting prepared or whatever. I forget entirely what he says. Anyways, as I talk in the controls, you can press A to dash and roll it, but I won't be doing the controls for actually a couple episodes, mainly because of the fact that there's something that happens later that is very important, and that won't, well, of course it won't happen till later, but once it happens, then I will make sure to tell you. So that door is closed, and we don't have the power to open it right now because we don't have awesome skills as Link in his regular uniform. Anyways, this is Skyloft. Sorry, I was delayed at saying that, but anyways, this is Skyloft. This is your home, which is kind of weird because you have no parents and you're all by yourself. Over here you will see there's this bird statue. If you press A and examine it, you can save, but I don't need to do that right now. I just got 25 rupees. I really don't care right now. I should be getting you somewhere. Yeah, there we are. Hey, Jippity, up here! I don't know why everybody's got that, like, slight accent there. Good morning to you, Jippity! Today's finally the day of the long-awaited wing ceremony! Are you feeling ready? Oh, I just remembered! There's something I'd like to ask you about. Look this way while pressing and holding Z, then press A to have a quick chat with me. As you can see, for some reason, they decide to tell him to press buttons even though he doesn't have any buttons. Anyways, excellent! Always remember you can press, yeah, okay, it's the targeting button is Z. Anyways, once you've targeted, okay, you can use the yes, and then A is the selecting things and pressing Z, okay. Oh, but it's a little silly to carry on a conversation from this distance. Why don't you come join me up here? So wait, you told me to target you, just so you can tell me that I should target you, or how to target, and then, yeah, okay. So he tells us to dash up these wooden boxes, move with holding the A button to dash, and fairly easy. Try climbing up here. So, this actually is going to be very useful way later in the game, because, well, even right now, it's useful pretty much throughout the entire game. So, what do you think? Using A to dash is useful, isn't it? However, don't dash around too much so that your stamina gauge will be empty and you'll be completely out of breath. Alright. It's best to take a little break when your stamina gauge gets close to empty. Got all that? On to the next point. You can jump short distances like this by moving toward it. I call this the auto jump. You call it the auto jump. Like, you created the auto jump. I'm sorry, I thought Nintendo created the auto jump. Anyways. Here we go. So what are you up to? Rushing to get some last-minute bird riding practice in the morning, Jippity? Oh, you have someone to meet? Ah, Zelda's waiting for you, is she? This guy looks like Legolas with brown hair. Perfect timing, then. You see, Zelda's father, Headmaster Geopora, I'm gonna say Geopora, has a pet named Mia. And, well, she scampered off again. Oh, bother. She scampered off again. Look! How can you see that? Over there! Did you see her? Do you see her? The headmaster is so very busy working with Zelda preparing for the ceremony. I thought that maybe I should feed her, but the ceremony is about to start and I'd better put on a fresh set of clothes. And, well, you see... Will you help me out and go retrieve Mia for me? I would say I'm busy, but it's kind of nice to show you guys some of the stuff you can do. Okay, I'm not going to read that because it's just it gets a little bit tedious reading everything, and they are going to show you the slight cutscene. You should be able to climb up somewhere over there. If you hang off the ledge over there, you can climb onto the roof over on the other side. I'm terribly sorry, but I know you're quite the climber. I really do appreciate it. Alright, as you can see, every main character in video games somehow knows how to parkour, or, like, do random carp on walls and stuff like that. Anyways, if you saw me do like a little jump there across the what is that? The ledge, or that, like there, I can flick the Wii remote and actually get myself to go faster and higher and whatnot. Hey, Jippity! Jippity skippity! I don't care how good a jumper you are, you think you are. You'll never reach a, okay, from pressing the dash button. Okay, so it's too high for us, so we have to push this wooden block. Basically, this is just the main tutorial episode. So I'm going to try and make it probably about 20 minutes, because hopefully that will get us to where Zelda is by that time. Pushing blocks does take down your stamina gauge, so watch out for that. Hey, look, it's Mia! Mia, oh Maya! Anyways, coming over here, we're just gonna walk down here, because this is fun, walking through this section right here. Anyways, there we go. And then you're gonna be right here where, what's-his-face is. Nice work, you brought her back safe and sound. Sorry for troubling you with this, I know you're busy, Jippity. I suppose I should feed Maya now. Please, tell the headmaster that we found his pet. He should be up by the statue of the goddess. Alright, so that's where we gotta head anyways, because that is where Zelda is. I believe Zelda's there too with him, so you should hurry along. Alright, so again, here's another statue. There's two, actually there's 3 or 4 statues. Anyways, talking with this guy, I love this. I gotta tell you something. Morning, Jippity, how's life? Okay, before I read anything else, I had one time that a friend was playing this and he named his character Death, and it said, Morning, Death, how's life? It was hilarious. Okay, did you manage to get a wink of sleep last night? Figured you might have been tossing and turning all night thinking about the big ceremony today. What am I doing? Oh, just fixing this gate here. It's been squeaking lately and I can't have that on the day of the ceremony. Hey, you haven't already forgotten to send your prayers to the goddess this morning, have you? Okay, this guy will talk about the bird statue over there, save your progress. As you know, those bird statues are all over Skyloft. It's about time to get in the habit of stopping at the statue every time you run by one. A prayer in time saves 9. A prayer in time saves 9, if you know what I'm saying. Okay, I'm supposing that means like heart or time or whatever. I have no idea. Anyway, so just pressing save. If you want to quit at this time, which I don't know why you would, you just started the game or whatever. I don't know why you'd want to quit, but you can quit if you want to. Okay, this is a stamina berry. It'll tell us what it is really quickly. You got a stamina fruit. This particular fruit replenishes your stamina gauge. Alright, it fully replenishes it. It goes away if you don't have anything off of it. I believe it doesn't go away if you're like this. I get that, and it's a full gauge, and it'll go away. Alright, I'm gonna try and stay quiet except for when I have to read the dialogue or the cutscenes, but yeah, anyways. Guided by the servant of the goddess, unite earth and sky, bring light to the land. I don't know the chorus. Hey, good morning, Jippity. That's me, Yippity Skippity Jippity. I'm glad to see my Loftwing got you out of bed. Yeah, I'm glad it wasn't you, actually. I was pretty sure you'd sleep in and forget to meet me this morning. Yeah, I kinda did. I didn't have an alarm clock because this is old age technology and whatnot. But look at this instrument, and look at this outfit. They're mine to use today in the ceremony, since I'll be playing the role of the goddess. Wow, that's kind of funny. You're playing the role of it. Wow, okay. Aren't they beautiful? Especially this instrument. They tell me it's just like the one the goddess was said to have in the legends. It sounds gorgeous, too. I asked Father about it, and he says it's called a harp. I think it's... Wait, what? You don't even know what it's called? That's weird. And look at these clothes. I made this wrap myself, and we get to use it in today's ceremony. Between the harp and this outfit, I'm going to make a great goddess today. I got you up early this morning because I wanted you to be the first to see me like this. Jippity? Jippity. So, how do I look? Great! Nice costume. I'm gonna say great just because I'm the ladies' man. No, I'm kidding. I thought so too. But it's nice to agree. Nice to know you agree. Thanks, Jippity. I actually like this version of Zelda personally, but oh, there you are, Zelda. Are you all prepared for today's ceremony? Oh, hello. Oh, jeez, what the heck? Oh, hello, Father. And this is the bold blue lettering father. Ah, Chippity, you're here too. Outstanding. He looks like the owl from Ocarina of Time. That's my personal opinion. I think that's actually quite a few people's personal opinions, but anyways. It's encouraging to see you're up so early, given your capacity for sleep. No doubt today's ceremony had you too excited to close your eyes for once. Dude, did you just insult me in the fact that I was actually sleeping and you're like, dude, you're too excited to sleep? Wow. If you win today's ceremonial race, you'll get to participate in the post-race ritual with Zelda, so give it your best out there. Yeah, like, I was actually supposed to know this before, but anyways. Yeah, about that. Father, I don't know if he can do it. Wow, my girlfriend is dissing me. Reluctantly, Chippity hasn't been practicing. Recently, my bad. Recently, Chippity hasn't been practicing much at all for the ceremony. I am supposed to be awesome in this game, so, and even when he's out riding his Loftwing, he's just lazily gliding around, probably daydreaming. Yeah, my Loftwing is daydreaming with me. I don't know that he's thinking. I don't know what he's thinking. He's going to have to be in perfect control of his bird to win today. That's the whole point of thinking, is so I can control it while I'm thinking. No need to worry yourself, Zelda. Though you may have a point, today's wing ceremony tests the skills of the rider as well as his bond to his bird. Victory will not come easily. Okay then. I'm glad you feel that way. And as you pointed out, I haven't seen him practicing as hard as some of the other students. But you've known him since you were both very little. You should know better than to fret about him. You see, Chippity and his Loftwing share a special connection. I've never seen anything quite like it. You haven't, hey? I? As you know, each of us in Skyloft is but one half of a pair. Whoa, we're socks? We are only made whole by our Loftwings, the guardian birds that the goddess bestows upon each of us as a symbol of her divine protection. Okay. We're going to go into a deep backstory that I don't even know necessarily that we really need. When we are young, every one of us meets our Loftwing under the great statue of the goddess. It's quite a big moment, I'm sure you recall. Wait, if I'm a little kid, I probably wouldn't recall a whole lot, but I guess that would be big enough. But the first meeting between Chippity and his Loftwing was extraordinary. The bird that came to him was a crimson Loftwing. This is a special bird because it's crimson, not red. Crimson. It is a breed so rare we were sure for some time that it had vanished from the line. Dude, have you seen some of the other colors of the Loftwings? They're like awesome. Yes, and the boy and his bird seemed to share a profound connection from the moment they met. Do you recall when Chippity and the Loftwing of his first met? What a sight. The little boy just hopped on up that bird and gracefully flew away without even a moment of instruction. They were meant for each other. And judging by how jealous you were that day, I'd say the friendship he shared with his bird didn't go unnoticed by you, my dear. My dear. I think it's funny they need to, like, tell us this backstory just so we know, oh yeah, when you get to the race, you're gonna be really good at this. Just like, okay. And then all of a sudden, he's like got 4 senses or something like, but who can blame you? I'm sure you weren't the only one envious of the powerful bond shared by Chippity and his bird. Anyone who is a part for something special is bound to catch some nasty looks sooner or later. Ho ho ho! Wait, he's totally being an owl. He's like, ho ho! What is that? This contest is nothing to laugh at, Father. This ceremony is part of the final test for those training to become Knights of Skyloft. Wow, I'm like really bad at the reading right now. If Chippity doesn't fly fast enough during the race, what if Chippity messes up? His big chance. What if he's not allowed to become a knight? Ooh. Calm down, my dear. It will be fine. Honestly, it's almost as though you become a completely different person when you worry about Chippity. Isn't that what they all say about girls? Like, they become different people when they worry about... I don't know. Never mind. Listen, Chippity, you better fly your heart out today at the very least, and need this to squeeze in a little practice before the race. And at the very least, you need to... Okay, yeah, you guys can read it too. Come on, you'll thank me later. Oh my gosh, is this Monk from Monk, the detective series? You'll thank me later. Here we go. Go on now. Jump off the edge and call for your Loftwing. It's almost time for the ceremony to try and practice seriously for once. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, you can't sense your bird out there. Oh, I get it. You're trying to weasel out of having to practice. Nice try, but you're not fooling me. Oh my gosh, are you serious? Off you go! Ah, my girlfriend's trying to kill me! Okay, Chippity, go ahead, press down on the D-pad and call your loft wing. I didn't even have to do anything. And you're falling really bad. His bird sure is taking a long time to get there. Something's wrong! Jump down. Now now she's trying to save me. So she tried to kill me, and now she's trying to save me. Nice. I like how her belt is the same as her loft wings, like, what is that? That's not a belt, but it's like a, hang in there, Jippity, I've got you. It's like the loft wings sash or something like that, I guess. I don't know. Something like that. Anyways, we finally get to the top, and feathers go flying. Are you two alright? Oh, you two alright. I'm sorry, friend. I didn't mean to push you so hard. You didn't sprain your wing, did you? She doesn't even care about me. I was falling to my death. This is very odd, Jippity. What could have possibly happened to your loft wing? And he's like not even like over the top of me going, are you alright, shell shock or anything? For a bird to ignore the call of his master, it's unheard of. And I'm all like, yeah, you think? And your daughter is like crazy. And you still can't sense your bird nearby, huh, Jippity? This is quite a problem, especially considering the wing ceremony is about to start. Jippity. Jippity! When you said you couldn't sense your loft wing, well, I should have believed you. I'm sorry. Wow, I totally just transferred from Dad to Zelda. I need to tend to my own loft wing, so I'll catch up with you later. You'd better go on ahead and see if you can find where your bird has gone. Okay, then. Okay, so I'm gonna have to figure something out there. And where are we looking at? We are Bell. Oh, jeez. My, how did it get to be so late? If I recall correctly, this year Instructor Holwell's presiding over the ceremony. Holwell, I think, he's the guy we saw in the library at the student room. Jippity, you should go explain the situation to him and see if he's willing to delay the race a little so that you can find your bird. Okay then, I guess we're gonna go do that. But father, you're the headmaster of the academy. If Jippity asks Instructor Holwell, he'll probably just come talk to you about it. Oh, I guess we just kind of avoided our mission. Ah, quite true. As usual, you make an excellent point, my dear. Very well, I'll explain the situation to him myself. Jippity, run along and tell Instructor Holwell to come see me in my quarters. You know, it's kind of funny that they show that scene, and I'll tell you why in a little bit. Actually, I'll tell you why in the next episode! So, next time on Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword, we will be continuing on through this area of the game. This guy is going to go talk to Inspector Harwell, she's going to tend to her bird, and we are going to go find out whoever we need to find has the location of my bird. So, next time on Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword, that's what we're going to be doing. See you guys then.